Okay, so these are some 2D projections of various different dimensional cubes. And the line segment, I think, is pretty easy to understand.
Yes.
The square is pretty easy to understand. The cube, though, this one, maybe I can zoom out a little bit. How do you make a cube look like a hexagon?
Well, you take, if you stand it up like this, then you have to line up this top vertex and the bottom vertex, so they overlap.
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
And then the four other vertices will appear to be on the same plane and have the same distance between them.
Yeah, cool. All right, so let's go back to the projections here. These are off of Wikipedia. What can you say about this four-dimensional projection?
I mean, you can kind of see it. Like it has a cool shape, but you can see it looks
You can point to it.
similar to this red hypercube that we saw. You can see the first cube. Kind of here's a face, here's a top face, then here's another face, and then the second cube. Here's a face, top face, and the other face.
Okay.
And you can kind of see the lines that connect them, and they make this kind of cool star pattern.
All right. What do you think about it?
Let's see, I think it's arranged in a similar way to the hypercube. I don't think you could take our hypercube and then make it look like this, because this is the actual four-dimensional way. But you can still see there. In this one you can see the square faces, and then where the cubes would line up.
Yeah, and then here's the five-dimensional one, which is kind of cool.
I think we made that a while back.
We actually made that out of Zome. And then they go up and up and up.
Yeah, it just gets really, really complicated.
Yeah, after probably starting around the 8 cube, you really can't even see too well what's going on. But that's fine. So there's two more projections on the Wikipedia page that I thought would be interesting to talk about. Is that okay on there?
Yeah.
All right. So tell me specifically what you're seeing here about these different projections.
This one looks the same as the other two-dimensional projection we saw.
Okay.
This one looks like the same for the three-dimensional. This one was for the four-dimensional. This is for three-dimensional. This is for two-dimensional. And then, well, let's see here. This looks like the hypercube version 2. This one here. Then it's sort of projected onto the ground.
Okay.
I'm not too sure what these other two are. It looks like this one could be 4 squares or 4 cubes.
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know myself. I just thought these pictures were interesting and have you react to them. And then the last one is here. So what do you think about these?
Yeah, you can kind of see it's basically how the two projections, this one and the more familiar one, are used. This maybe is a more accurate projection, but this one looks like this one looks nicer. It's a better view for it.
Okay. What do you think?
Let's see. This definitely looks like the three-dimensional representation we had, the first one, and I think they're showing that all the pink faces are parallel, and then all the blue faces would be parallel in higher dimensions.
Okay, thanks. So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have each of you pick one of these representations, and I'm going to have you take a shot at drawing it yourself, and then we'll come back and talk about it. All right?
Okay.